Hi, I'm Rachel Baker, and I am a dance movement therapist. So a lot of my work revolves around the connection between the mind and the body. And so I use dance as wellness rather than as just art or exercise. So normally I can be found in Intermissions, which is a fun social day program in independent living that's filled with different creative and cognitive activities. But while things are looking a bit different still here on campus, I thought I would use some of what I do to bring it to you in your homes, and that way we can all benefit from a little mindful movement together. And this is really about using movement and awareness for some self-care. With that in mind, everything I guide through is just a suggestion. So if anything doesn't feel right, or if you know that you have medical advice to avoid certain movements, please listen to that advice and avoid those movements. You're welcome to adjust anything that you need to. So you can sit and rest at any time. You can move slower, you can move faster, you can move a different part of the body. If I'm stretching both arms, only one wants to stretch, not both. Stretch whatever feels good. Really listen to your body's wisdom right now. And you can move in a different direction. If I'm reaching up, you want to reach down. Just some different ideas of ways you can adapt this, and you can always move in and out of moving also. Feel free to take breaks. So I think that's enough talking for now. We'll go ahead and get a little music going and we'll get started here. Start with a little grounding. You can really feel your feet on the floor. Feel the support of the chair if you're sitting. And you're welcome to close your eyes for a moment or let your focus soften downward. If it feels right, you can place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and just breathe here. And you can tune in with your breath. See if it's easy to find today, or a little more challenging. Noticing without judging where you feel your breath. It might be in your nose, mouth, throat, chest, back, belly, or somewhere else. You might be breathing quickly, slowly, anywhere in between. And as we sit here, your breath might naturally start to slow down a little. And see if you can feel your heartbeat. We'll bring our awareness up now to those who are close by us. Family, neighbors, perhaps friends. And you can bring your awareness to the larger community here at Green Spring. Anyone who might be watching this along with you right now. And you can bring your awareness now, perhaps to loved ones who are farther away. We'll take one more breath in together. And slow breath out. You can release your hands, let your eyes open if they've been closed. And we'll bring some gentle movements to wake up and energize the body here. We'll start taking some twists from side to side. If you have space around you, you can let your arms be free. If your space is a little tighter, you might hold opposite elbows or hands. Really tuning in, just taking a gentle twist side to side, avoiding forcing any of this movement. Listening to your body and how far it would like to move today. Always remembering to breathe as we move here. Avoiding holding the breath. As we go from side to side, see if you can spot one thing that you haven't noticed before, that you haven't paid attention to before, on each side of the room. And we'll come back to center. We'll take a little side stretch here. You can just lean towards one side, and if you want to deepen the stretch, you can reach the top arm up and over. As we take this stretch here, remember to plant your feet into the floor and really feel that support from the chair, having that firm foundation. And we'll switch to the other side, coming up and over with that side lean, adding that top arm if you want to deepen that stretch. And breathe. And we'll be going to each side one more time. Coming up and over. And if this doesn't feel right in that top arm or the shoulder, adjust it at any time. And one more time, that second side. Always trying to find that balance in the body. And we'll come back up and we'll take a little forward movement here for the spine. So you might move first with a flat back if that feels all right. You can let your back ground if that feels good. Continuing to breathe, continuing to ground through your feet. Slowly roll it on up, and we'll take a little lean back, a little lift upwards, maybe imagining you're out in the sunshine and the fresh air. And we'll take this one more time. A little forward bend and around. Rolling it on up and finding that lift. And coming back to center. Let's take this up into our shoulders with some easy rolls here, bringing them up, back, down, and around. And we'll switch to the other direction, bringing them up, forward, down, and around. And one more time. Let's take a breath in with a shrug, breath out with a drop. And now we'll take a gentle tilt here, ear to shoulder. And you can think of reaching that opposite arm down. So my left ear is tilting towards my left shoulder, and my right arm is reaching long towards the ground. Always being gentle with the neck. Let's come on up and we'll switch to the other side. If you're like me, you'll be reaching now your right ear towards your right shoulder, and you'll stretch your left arm towards the ground. Always listening to the body. And we'll come back up here, and we'll take a gentle turn one side to the other, listening to how the body wants to move today. We'll bring our head back to center. You can drop your chin towards your chest, and we'll draw some half circles like the letter U. Going to one shoulder, down through the center, up to the other shoulder. And if there's a movement we do that feels especially inviting to you today, feel free to stay with that movement as long as you need to. I'll bring my head back up and I'll give my wrists a little attention here. So I'm going to interlace my fingers. If that doesn't feel quite right, you can grasp your hands like so. And I'm just going to circle my wrists. And keeping that balance in mind, we're going to reverse this, but first I'm going to change the interlace of my fingers. So I'm going to change which hand is on top and circle the other way. If you can't remember which way you went before, that's okay. I'll shake that out. Let's just take a reach forward and a reach up and out to the side. And we'll let our arms relax and we'll give our feet and legs a little attention here. So I'll stretch one leg out, take a point and a flex here. I'll take a roll with that ankle one way and the other way. And we'll shake out that leg, let that release, and we'll stretch out the other one with a point and a flex. And we'll take a roll with that ankle one way and the other way. We'll shake that leg out, let that release and rest, and we'll go back to the first leg. You can stretch it out or on the floor, whatever feels right to you, and take a reach towards those toes. It's not about reaching the toes, it's just about feeling a good stretch. And we'll let that leg release and we'll stretch out the other. Remembering to breathe as we stretch here. And we'll let that leg rest. Let's just take a full body stretch here, taking a deep breath in, reaching the arms up or out or down, maybe leaning back in your seat. And take a breath out, release, shake it out. Take any movements that feel good to you. And you can make yourself comfortable. We're going to explore what's called a loving kindness meditation today. And this is a type of meditation that can have a lot of benefits, including increasing empathy and emotional processing. It helps increase gray matter in the brain and builds self-compassion and really compassion as a whole. And it's also been shown to help decrease migraines, decrease chronic pain, and also decrease some of the effects of biological aging here. So making yourself feel comfortable. You might sit up tall. You can lean back if that feels better for you. You're welcome to lie down if you prefer. And you can let your eyes close or soften. Let your hands rest comfortably. I'm going to say some statements, and you can say these to yourself, either out loud or think them to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be at peace. May I be strong. And I'll invite you now to picture a loved one. This might be a family member, friend, or even a pet. And now think or say the following statements to this person or animal. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. May you be strong. And I'll invite you to think of someone now whom you have a more neutral relationship with. Maybe an acquaintance or someone you pass by and say hello to but don't know them too well. Bring this person to mind, and I'll invite you to say the following phrases to them or think them to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. May you be strong. And I'll invite you now to think of someone whom you maybe have a more complicated relationship with. Nothing extreme, perhaps someone you might have had a conflict with. Bring this person to mind, and I'll invite you to think or say the following phrases to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. May you be strong. And now I'll invite you to think of everyone on this planet, bringing everyone to mind. And I'll invite you to think or say the following phrases. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. And may you be strong. And we'll let the breath start to deepen a little bit, if that feels right. Perhaps slowing down the breath, maybe starting to breathe into the belly. And you might place one hand on your chest, one on your belly, if that feels right to you. On your next breath in, breathe in love for yourself. Breathe out love for all those around you. Breathe in peace for yourself. Breathe out peace for all those around you. And breathe in strength for yourself. Breathe out strength for all those around you. And you can release your hands. We'll start waking up the body here. You might wiggle fingers and toes, making some gentle movements. You're welcome to leave your eyes closed still if they're closed. We'll gently roll out wrists and ankles, one way and the other way. Maybe take a full body stretch if that calls to you. Release. Maybe we'll shake out one leg here. Let that release. We'll shake out the other leg. Let that leg release. And we'll take that little sway, that little twist one side to the other again. And we'll come back to center, give our arms a little shake out here. Our hands, maybe give your shoulders a shrug and a drop. And we'll carry the movement up to the neck gently. Looking over one shoulder and the other. Maybe taking a slow, gentle circle around one way and the other way. And you're welcome to take any other movements you need that feel right for you at this time. And when you're ready, you can settle in once more, feeling your feet on the floor, feeling that support from the chair, maybe finding a nice tall posture. It's not as much right now about having so-called good posture, but really about feeling that strength in your own body. Finding your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. When you're ready, you can let your eyes open if they've been closed. And we'll take one more deep breath in. And slow breath out. And you can know that you can return to this loving kindness meditation anytime you like. It's even okay if you don't remember the exact phrases. Just thinking, sending well wishes towards yourself and all beings. So I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.